Cowboys ain't easy to love and they're hard to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold.
Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him, he don't die young. He'll probably just ride away.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars or drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love.
Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings,
Little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take it.
he ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right.
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Classic Country Music Night. We're glad to have you with us. And that was Johnny Cash, of course, with Ring of Fire. And before that was Willie Nelson, and I forget the other guy. I know him like my brother. Anyway, it's 5 minutes after 9. Good to have all of you here. We've got lots of good music for you. Well, I'm by myself, so we might not be able to take requests or very many tonight. You can put them up, and I'll see what I can do, but no promises. All right, on this beautiful evening that God has blessed us with, the rain has stopped, and I've got one request here, Lefty Frizzell. If you got the money, honey, I got the time.
If you got the money, I've got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin' and we'll have a time. We'll make all the night spots, dance, drink beer and wine. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. To tarry, so let's start out tonight. We'll spread joy, oh boy, and we'll spread it right. We'll have more fun, baby, all the way down the line. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. We'll have a time. Bring along your Cadillac, leave more wreck behind. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. We'll go honky-tonk and make every club in town. We'll go to the park where it starts, we won't fool around. But if you run short of money, I'll run short of time. 'Cause you with no more money, honey, I've no more time. You got the money, I've got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin' and we'll have a time. We'll make all the night spots, dance, drink beer and wine. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time.
I'm on a honky-tonk merry-go-round, making every spot in town. Starting out early, coming home late. Every night with a brand new date. I'm on a honky-tonk merry-go-round, acting like a foolish clown. Still racing those blues that you left with me, wondering if I'll ever be free. Round and around I go, riding high and feeling low. Round and around just like a top. Well, I'm getting dizzy, but I can't stop. I'm on a honky-tonk merry-go-round, acting like a foolish clown. Still racing those blues that you left with me, wondering if I'll ever be free. getting dizzy, but I can't stop. I'm on a honky-tonk merry-go-round, acting like a foolish clown, still racing those blues that you left with me, wondering if I'll ever be free. Yes, I'm wondering if I'll ever be free.
She told him you'll forget in time, as the years went slowly by. She still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall, went half crazy now and then, but he still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. I went to see him just today, oh, but I didn't see no tears, all dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. You know, she came to see him one last time. Oh, and we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time, he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. It placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today.
That's George Jones with He Stopped Loving Her Today. It's hard to miss the voice of George
I wanted more
Jones.
from my COPD medicine.
Well,
that's why I've got the
stop
power
that
of 1,
right.
2, 3.
Here we go. I got to be quicker on the draw. Got my hat and everything, but I'd be quicker on the draw on those commercials. It's 14 minutes after 9. I want to remind you, not only can you watch the show on YouTube, but you can also go to our TV station, which is WOTGTV.com, and you can watch it there as well. Or if you prefer listening to the show, just sitting back and listening, you can go to our radio stations at WTEKradio.com, or you can go to, Detroit Gospel Radio and listen to it that way as well. At 15 minutes after 9, how about we listen to Hawkshaw Hawkins with Lonesome 77203.
Had our number changed today, although I hated to, but each time the phone would ring, they'd want to speak to you, and it hurts to tell them you're not down, just in case your love for me should ever come around. You might want to call and break the news to me. Just call lonesome 77203. I keep the telephone beside me all the time, hoping you might want to call and say you changed your mind. If you do, then darling, you know where I'll be. I'm at lonesome 77203. You're the only one I'm given, our new number 2. So now if the telephone should ring, I'll know it's you. If you ever long for love that used to be, just call lonesome 77203. Just call lonesome 77203.
Into the bar and parked his lanky frame upon a tall bar stool, and with a long soft southern drawl said, I'll just have a glass of anything that's cool. A barroom girl with hard and knowing eyes slowly looked him up and down, and she thought, I wonder how on earth that country bumpkin found his way to town. And she said, hello, country bumpkin, how's the frost out on the pumpkin? I've seen some sights, but man, you're something. Where'd you come from, country bumpkin? It was just a short year later, in a bed of joy-filled tears, yet death-like pain. Into this wondrous world of many wonders, one more wonder came. That same woman's face was wrapped up in a raptured look of love and tenderness, as she marveled at the soft and warm and cuddly boy child feeding at her breast. And she said, hello, country bumpkin, precious frost out on the pumpkin. I've seen some sights, but babe, you're something. Mama loves her country bumpkin. 40 years of hard work later, in a simple, quiet, and peaceful country place, the heavy hand of time had not erased the raptured wonder from the woman's face. She was lying on her deathbed, knowing fully well her race was nearly run. But she softly smiled and looked into the sad eyes of her husband and her son. And she said, so long, country bumpkin, Frost is gone now from the pumpkin. I've seen some sights and life's been something. See you later, country bumpkin. She said, so long, country bumpkin. The frost is gone now from the pumpkin. I've seen some sights and life's been something. See you later, country bumpkin.
And that is Cal Smith with Country Bumpkin here on Memories with Gary and Kathy. Kathy, remember, she's only on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for now, so she is not on tonight. But she is doing well, and I appreciate all your prayers. We'll be with you until 11 tonight, where we will sign off at 11. We're going to always have prayer about 5 minutes before the last hour is over, and then we will just remember all the needs that all the folks have. And I know Kathy's got a cold. I know some of you aren't doing well either, and we'll be praying, putting all this into God's hands. Lots of good music coming up here. We even have some that is not country, but not able to take all the requests like we have been. But once Kathy's back on, she will be able to take those requests and help me out here. But right now, let's listen to little Jimmy Dickens with May the Bird of Paradise Fly Up Your Nose. Sounds terrible, doesn't it?
One fine day as I was walking down the street, spied a beggar man with rags upon his feet. Took a penny from my pocket, in his tin cup I did drop it, and I heard him say as I made my retreat, may the bird of paradise fly up your nose, may the elephant caress you with his toes, may your wife be black with runners in her hose, may the bird of paradise fly up your nose. My laundry man is really on his toes. Found $100 bill among my clothes. When he called me, I came running, gave him back his dime for phoning, and I heard him saying as I turned to go, may the bird of paradise fly up your nose, may the elephant caress you with his toes, may your wife be black with runners in her hose, may the bird of paradise fly up your nose. I was way behind one day to catch a train. The taxi driver said, we'll make it just the same. A speed cop made it with us, and as he rode out the ticket, I stood by politely waiting for my change. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose, may the elephant caress you with his toes, may your wife be black with runners in her hose, may the bird of paradise fly up your nose, may the bird of paradise fly up your nose, may the elephant caress you with his toes.
There seems to be some disagreement back here as to who's going to introduce this next song, so I just think I'll do it myself. One of my old records, a thing called Auctioneer. Now, you guys, I've already introduced it, so just forget it. Hey, well, all right, sir, here we go there, and what are they going to give for? I'm a 25 to get 30 now, 5 would have been another $40, gonna make it a quarter now, 5 would have been 5. There was a boy in Arkansas who wouldn't listen to his ma when she told him he should go to school. He'd sneak away in the afternoon, take a little walk, then pretty soon you'd find him at the local auction barn. He'd stand and listen carefully, then pretty soon he began to see how the auctioneer could talk so rapidly. He said, oh my, it's do or die, I've got to learn that auction cry, gotta make my mark and be an auctioneer. $25 bidder now, $30, 30, will he give me 30, make it 30, bid it upon my $30, will he give me 30, who'd bid a $30 bid? $30 $40 bidder now, 35. Will they give me 35 to make it 35 to bid at 35? Who would have bid at a $35 bid? As time went on, he did his best, and all could see he didn't jest. He practiced calling bids both night and day. His pap would find him behind the barn, just working up an awful storm as he tries to imitate the auctioneer. Then his pap said, son, we just can't stand to have the mediocre man selling things at auction, using our good name. I'll send you off to auction school, then you'll be nobody's fool. You can take your place among the best. $35 bidder, now the $40, 40, will they give me 40, make it 40, bid it on the $40, will they give me 40, who'd bid a $40 bid? $40 bidder, now 45, will they give me 45 to make it a 45 to bid at a 45, who would have bid it at a $45 bid? So from that boy who went to school, there grew a man who played it cool. He came back home a full-fledged auctioneer. And the people came from miles around just to hear him make that rhythmic sound that filled their hearts with such a happy cheer. His fame spread out from shore to shore. He had all he could do and more. Had to buy a plane to get around. Now he's the top in all the land. Let's all give that man a hand. He's the best of all the auctioneers. $45 bidder, now the $50, 50. Will they give me 50, make it 50, bid it on the $50. Will they give me 50? Who'd bid a $50 bill? $50 bidder now, 55. Will they give me 55 to make it a 55? A bid of 55. I sold that hog for a $50 bill. Hey, well, all right, sir, open the gate and let them out and walk 'em, boys. Here we come a lot of number 29 in. What are they going to get for 'em? I'm a 25 to get 30 now, 5. Would it bid a 5 another $40 on the make it a 40 now, 5. Would it bid a 5 another $50 on the make it a 50 now, 5. Thank you very much.
Wow. Leroy Van Dyke. That is a mouthful. That reminds me of Hank Snow's song, I've Been Everywhere Man. What, just a bunch of words in those little mouths of those guys. 28 minutes after 9 o'clock, and Miss Tammy Wynette joined us right now with Stand By Your Man. Great advice. Too bad you didn't necessarily follow.
Sometimes it's hard to be a woman, giving all your love to just one man. You'll have bad times and he'll have good times, doing things that you don't understand. But if you love him, you'll forgive him, even though he's hard to understand. And if you love him, oh, be proud of him, 'cause after all, he's just a man. Stand by your man, give him 2 arms to cling to, and something warm to come to when nights are cold and lonely. Stand by your man and show the world you love him. Keep giving all the love you can. Stand by your man. Stand by your man.
If you ever pass the corner of 4th and Grand, where a little ball of rhythm has a shoe shine stand, people gather round and they clap their hands. He's a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie woogie rag, the Chattanooga shoe shine boy. He charges you a nickel just to shine one shoe. He makes the oldest kind of leather look like new. You feel as though you want to dance when he gets through. He's a great big bundle of joy. He pops the boogie woogie rag, the Chattanooga shoe shine boy. It's a wonder that the rag don't tear, the way he makes it pop. You ought to see him fan the air with his hoppity hibbity hibbity hoppity hoppity hibbity hop. He opens up a business when the clock strikes 9. He likes to get 'em early when they're feeling fine. Everybody gets a little rise and shine with a great big bundle of joy. He pops the boogie woogie rag, the Chattanooga shoe shine boy. Listen, let him go. Don't that tickle you? It's a wonder that the rag don't tear, the way he makes it pop. Just listen to him fan the air. Here goes. He opens up a business when the clock strikes 9. He likes to get 'em early when they're feeling fine. Everybody gets a little rise and shine with a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie woogie rag, the Chattanooga shoe shine boy. Chattanooga shoe shine boy.
That's Red Foley with Chattanooga shoe shine boy. This is Donna Fargo from 1972. It's called Funny Face.
Funny face, I love you. Funny face, I need you. My whole world's wrapped up in you. When the road I walk seems all uphill, and the colors in my rainbow turn blue, you kiss the tears away, you smile at me and say, funny face, I love you. Funny face, I love you. Funny face, I need you. These are the sweetest words I've ever heard. Funny face, don't leave me. Funny face, believe me. My whole world's wrapped up in you. Hurt your feelings, as I sometimes do, and I say those mean things that we know are not true. You forgive my childish ways, you hold me close and say, funny face, I love you. Funny face, I love you. Funny face, I need you. These are the sweetest words I've ever heard. Funny face, don't leave me. Funny face, believe me. My whole world's wrapped up in you. Funny face, I love you.
I first seen old Rivers, I can't remember when he wandered around. Well, that old fella did a heap of work. Spent his whole life walking plowed ground. He had a one-room shack not far from us, and, well, we was about as poor as him. He had one old mule he called Midnight, and I trailed along after them. He used to plow them rows straight and deep, and I'd come along there behind, busting up clods with my own bare feet. Old Rivers was a friend of mine. The sun would get high and that mule would work, and old Rivers would finally say, "Whoa!" He'd wipe his brow and lean back on the reins and talk about a place he's gonna go. He'd say, "One of these days, I'm gonna climb that mountain, walk up there among them clouds, where the cotton's high and the corns are growing, and there ain't no fields to plow." I got a letter today from the folks back home, and they're all fine, crops is dry. Down near them in, Mom said, "Son, you know old Rivers died." They're sitting here now in this new plowed earth, trying to find me a little shade. With the sun beating down across the fields I see that mule, old Rivers, and me. Now one of these days I'm gonna climb that mountain, walk up there among them clouds, where the cotton's high and the corns are growing, and there ain't no fields to plow. With the sun beating down across the fields I see that mule, old Rivers, and me.
Only you can make all this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone for only you, only you can make all this change in me. For it's true, you are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Only you in me. For it's true, you are my dad.
Platters with Only You here on Memories with Gary and Kathy on Classic Country Music Night. They don't sound anything like country, but they sure can sing. This lady does sound like country, believe me, in everything she does. This is Loretta Lynn.
Well, I was born to coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing that Daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the Bandelier coal mine, all day long in the field hoeing corn. Mommy rocked the babies at night and read the Bible by the coal oil light, and everything would start all over come break of morn. Daddy loved and raised their kids on a miner's pay. Mommy scrubbed our clothes on a washboard every day. Why, I've seen her fingers bleed. To complain, there was no need. She'd smile in Mommy's understanding way. In the summertime, we didn't have shoes to wear, but in the wintertime, we'd all get a brand new pair. From a mail order catalog, money made from selling a hog. Daddy always managed to get the money somewhere. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. I remember well the well where I drew water. The work we done was hard, and I would sleep 'cause we were taught. I never thought of ever leaving Butcher Holler. Well, a lot of things have changed way back then, and it's so good to be back home again. Not much left but the floor never lives here anymore, except the memories of the coal miner's daughter.
I just love that song. I can relate to driving back, not in the coal mining area, but back in Alabama as you go back to the old home place. Just puts a smile on my face because I can remember so many wonderful, wonderful things. It is 9:45. Mia fell, when was it, yesterday? Hurt her knee. And when Mia hurts something, she holds on to it for a long time, and she's having to take a bath, and she's not very happy right now. She was going to show me her puzzle that she did, and then her mama went and took care of that for right now. All right, it is 9:45, and you're listening to Members of Gary and Kathy. Don't forget, tomorrow night we are back on with our Sock Hop Friday, so be sure to get your white socks ready because we are going to go dancing with this oldies music, and we'll even have some slow dancing too. So if you don't have a partner, get your mop or broom ready, or just sit there in your chair and just, you know, when I say mop or broom, I just mean get a partner for you, and just get prepared to have some good dancing and some feel-good music. This is Leslie Gore here on, you know what? Let's do this. Let's listen to this song here by Tanya Tucker first, and then we'll listen to Leslie Gore right after this.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today? to take you to his mansion in the sky. She's 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. And all the folks round Brownsville say she's crazy. 'Cause she walks downtown with a suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark-haired man. In her younger days they called her Delta Dawn, prettiest woman you ever laid eyes on. Then a man up below the creek stood by her side, and he promised her he'd take her for his bride. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? 'Cause now it's Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry. 'Cause Johnny's come back to me. Oh, when Judy left with Johnny at my party and came back wearing his ring, I sat down and cried my eyes out. Now that was a foolish thing. 'Cause now it's Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry. 'Cause Johnny's come back to me. Well, it hurt me so to see them dance together. I felt like making a scene. Then my tears just fell like raindrops, 'cause Judy's smile was so mean. But now it's Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry. 'Cause Johnny's come back to me. Oh, one night I saw them kissing at a party, so I kissed some other guy. Johnny jumped up and he hit him. Was he still loving? That's what. So now it's Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry. 'Cause Johnny's come back to me. Yeah, now it's Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry.
Last night
all alone in a barroom. Met a girl with a drink in her hand. She had ruby red lips, coal black hair, and eyes that would tempt any man. Then she came and sat down at my table, and as she placed her soft hands in mine, I found myself wanting to kiss her, for temptation was flowing like wine, and I was almost persuaded to strip myself of my pride. Almost persuaded to push my conscience aside. Then we danced, and she whispered, I need you. Take me away from here and be my man. Then I looked into her eyes and I saw the reflection of my wedding band, and I was almost persuaded to let strange lips lead me home. Almost persuaded, but your sweet love made me stop and go home.
That's David Houston with Almost Persuaded here at 9:54. I'm Gary Hill, and this is Memories with Gary and Kathy. And this is Lynn Anderson with I Beg Your Pardon, I Never Promised You a Rose Garden.
I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. When you take, you gotta give, so live and let live or let go. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden. I could promise you things like big diamond rings, but you don't find roses growing on stalks of clover. So you better think it over. Well, if sweet talking you could make it come true, I would give you the world right now on a silver platter. But what would it matter? So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden. I could sing you a tune and promise you the moon, but if that's what it
Well, all I want is a party doll. Come along with me where I'm feeling wild. To be ever loving, true and fair. To run her fingers through my hair. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. I'll make love to you, to you. I'll make love to you. Well, I saw a gal walking down the street, the kind of a gal I love to meet. She had blonde hair and eyes blue. Baby, I wanna have a party with you. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. I'll make love to you, to you. I'll make love to you. Every man has gotta have a party doll to be with him, but when he's feeling wild, to be ever loving, true and fair, to run her fingers through his hair, to run her fingers through his hair. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. I'll make love to you, to you. I'll make love to you.
Sinking in the west.
Dig that square.
The cattle go down to the stream. The redwing settles in her nest. It's time for a cowboy to dream. Purple light in the canyon. That's where I long to be. With my tree, good companion, just my rifle, pony, and me, gonna hang my sombrero on the limb of a tree, coming home, sweetheart darling. Just my rifle, pony, and me.
Whippoorwill in the willow sings a sweet melody.
Riding to
Amarillo,
Amarillo. Just my rifle, pony, and me.
No more cow,
no more cow
to be roping,
no
more stray,
no more stray.
Will I see
round the bend,
she'll be waiting
for my rifle, pony, and me. For my rifle, my pony, and
Wer kriegt das mal wirklich? Komm, spiel noch was. Spiel was, wo ich mitsingen kann.
Whoa.
I wish I was an apple.
Das ist richtig.
Hanging in a tree. And every time my sweetheart passed, she takes a bite of me. She told me that she loved me. She called me Sugar Plum. She threw her arms around me. I thought my time had come. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy. I'll marry you sometime. I wish I had a needle fine as I could sew. I saw her in my pocket, and down the road I'd go. Cindy hugged and kissed me. She wrung her hands and cried. Swore I was the prettiest thing that ever lived or died. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy. I'll marry you sometime.
I think that might have had a little Spanish in there too. They're talking. 3 minutes after 10 o'clock, and you're listening to the WOTG Radio Network.
Oh, lady luck turned her back on me. Now I'm full of misery. There's only one thing left for me to do. Try not to think about you. I'm just as blue as a sad old song. Night and day, everything go wrong. There's only one thing left for me to do. Try not to think about you.
But I'm still
Virginia, the Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River.
Life is oldest, older than the trees,
younger than the mountains,
growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home
to the place I belong.
West Virginia,
Mountain mama,
Take me home,
country roads.
all my memories, they gather round her.
A miner's lady, stranger to blue water.
So I'll go, dark and dusty, yet I know
Painted on the sky, misty taste of steps
of the way.
country roads, take me home. And with them,
to the place I belong. West Virginia,
Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road,
on the road again, like a bandit, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends,
and 65 the world keep turning our way. Our way.
country road, take me home.
Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, oh, take me home. Country road.
oh, I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of.
I wish you joy and happiness.
But above all this,
I wish you love.
And I will always love you right. Will always love you.
Country road.
Forever Country, with a variety, I think maybe close to 30, 35 artists, country artists in that song, Forever Country. 10 minutes after, or 12 minutes after 10 o'clock, I'm Gary Hill. Thanks for being with us. Invite others to join us if you can, please, just by word of mouth. Get on the telephone, share it on Facebook, YouTube, however you want to do it. If you have not subscribed to YouTube, why don't you go ahead and do that? You can click on the button, the banner below the screen, and then click on that bell, and the next time that we're on, then you will be reminded that we will be on. So if you could go ahead and do that, we'd appreciate that so very, very much. We were able to get our name changed back to Gary Hill the way it's supposed to, so that's because a bunch of you subscribed. We got 100 subscribers, and we're able to go back and change the account without losing anything. So thanks for doing that. This is Jeannie C. Riley with Harper Valley PTA.
Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. And she said, Mom, I've got a note here from the Hopper Valley PTA. Well, the note said, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dress is way too high. It's reported you've been drinking and running round with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the Secretary, Hopper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. And they were sure surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her miniskirt into the room. And as she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, I'd like to address this meeting of the Hopper Valley PTA. Well, there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked me for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? And shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her when the shades all pull completely down? Well, Mr. Hawker couldn't be here 'cause he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little nip of gin. And then you have the nerve to tell me you think that as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this is just a little Peyton place, and you're all Hopper Valley hypocrites. No, I wouldn't put you on, 'cause it really did. It happened just this way. The day my mama socked it to the Hopper Valley PTA. The day my mama socked it to the Hopper Valley PTA. I remember wearing straight-leg Levi's, flannel shirts even when they weren't in style. I remember singing with Roy Rogers at the movies when the West was really wild. I was listening to the Opry when all of my friends were digging rock and roll and rhythm and blues. I was country when country wasn't cool. I remember circling the drive-in, pulling up and turning down George Jones. I
Barbara Mandrell and George Jones. I was country when country wasn't cool, and I'm country too, and I love being country and proud of it. If you want to call me a redneck, I guess I am, because I'm from Alabama. I used to, beans and cornbread still do. I used to put pops, and I still do. I put peanuts in my pop when I do have it, not very often. Just enjoyed growing up country, and a lot of you have done the same thing. 20 minutes after 10 o'clock, and this is one of the finest gentlemen I have ever met in country music. I was over with my mom years and years ago to the Cleary Auditorium in Windsor, Ontario, and Bill Anderson was there with some other folks, and after the show, Bill Anderson was signing autographs, a bunch of people around. The usher tried to get the people to leave, and Bill Anderson said, "Nope, let him stay." Just seemed like a good man. This is one of his top hits, called Still, Mr. Bill Anderson.
Still, though you broke my heart, still, though we're far apart, I love you still. Still, after all this time, still, you're still on my mind. I love you still. I've lost count of the hours, and I've lost track of the days. In fact, I've lost just about everything since you went away. Everything, that is, except the memories you left me. And that's one thing that no one can mar. I don't know who you're with. I don't even know where you've gone. My only hope is that someday you might hear this song, and you'll know that I wrote it especially for you. And I love you wherever you are. Still, after all this time, still, you're still on my mind. I love you still. This flame in my heart is like an eternal fire. For every day it burns hotter, and every day it burns higher. And I haven't been able to put out one little flicker, not even with all of these tears. My friends think I'm crazy, and maybe I am. But I'll carry this torch just as long as I can. For someday, you might just decide to come home. And I want you to know, I'm still here. Still, though you broke my heart, still, though we're far apart, I love you still. Please help me, I'm falling in love with you. Close the door to temptation. Don't let me walk through. Turn away from me, darling. I'm begging you to. Please help me, I'm falling in love with you. I belong to another whose arms have grown cold.
forever to have and to hold. I can never be free, dear, but when I'm with you, I know that I'm losing the will to be true. Please help me, I'm falling, and that would be sin. Close the door to temptation, don't let me walk in, for I mustn't want you, but darling I do. Please help me, I'm falling in love with you.
My name should be trouble, my name should be woe, for trouble and heartache is all that I know. Yeah, lonely blue boy is my name. My life has been empty, my heart has been torn. It must have been raining the night I was born. Yeah, lonely blue boy is my name. Well, I'm so afraid of tomorrow. I'm so tired of today. They say that love is the answer, but love never came my way. I'm writing this letter to someone unknown, so if you should find it, and if you're alone, well, lonely blue boy is my name. Remember, lonely blue boy is my name.
Baby makes me proud. Lord, don't she make me proud? She never makes a scene by hanging all over me in a crowd. 'Cause people like to talk, Lord, don't they love to talk? When they turn out the lights, I know she'll be leaving with me. And when we get behind closed doors, when she lets her hair hang down, and she makes me glad that I'm a man. What goes on behind closed doors? My baby makes me smile. Lord, don't she make me smile? Never far away or too tired
hard to say I want you. She's always a lady, just like a lady should be. But when they turn out the lights, she's still a baby to me. 'Cause when we get behind closed doors, and she lets her hair hang down, and she makes me glad that I'm a man. Oh, nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. Behind closed doors.
Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Everybody has to stay, everybody has to pay, everybody has to meet at Waterloo. Now old Adam was the first in history with an apple. He was tempted and deceived just for spite. The devil made him take a bite, and that's where old Adam met in Waterloo. Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Every puppy has to stay, everybody has to pay, everybody has to meet at Waterloo. Little General Napoleon of France tried to conquer the world, but lost his pants, met defeat, known as Bonaparte's retreat, and that's when Napoleon met his Waterloo. Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Every puppy has to say, everybody has to pay, everybody has to meet at Waterloo. Now a feller whose darling proved untrue took her life, but he lost his too, now he swings where the little birdie sings, and that's where Tom Dooley met his Waterloo. Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Every puppy has to stay, everybody has to pay, everybody has to meet his Waterloo.
Since you've gone, the moon, the sun, the stars, and the sky know the reason why I cry. Love divine once was mine, now you've gone. Since you've gone, my heart, my lips, my tears and eyes, a lonely soul with very cries. I acted smart, broke your heart, now you've gone. Oh, what I'd give for the time I've wasted, the love that I've tasted. I was wrong, now you've gone. Now you've gone.
I've wasted the love that I've tasted. I was wrong. Now you've gone.
One of the main men of all time in the Country Music Hall of Fame. That's right, Superlatives. Yeah. How about a hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Charlie Pride? Where are you, Mr. Pride?
Thank you. Ever I chance to meet old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way. Oh yeah. Always got a smiling face, anytime at any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you got to kiss an angel good morning, and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and love her like the devil when you get back home. Though people may try to guess the secret of our happiness, but some of them never learn that it's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You got to kiss an angel good morning, and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and love her like the devil when you get back home.
Supposed to be right there.
Charlie Pride with Kiss an Angel Good Morning. This is Jim Reeves here on Memories of Gary and Kathy, and this is Four Walls, followed by Love Letters in the Sand with Pat Boone.
Out where the bright lights are glowing, you're drawn like a moth to a flame. You laugh while the wine's overflowing, while I sit and whisper your name. Four walls to hear me, four walls to see, four walls to hear me, closing in on me. Sometimes I ask why I'm waiting, but my walls have nothing to say. I'm made for love, not for hating. So here, where you left me, I'll stay. One night with you is like heaven, and so while I'm walking the floor, I listen for steps in the hallway and wait for your knock on my door. Four walls to hear me,
take our love letters from the sand. You made a vow that you would ever be true, but somehow that vow meant nothing to you. Now my broken heart aches with every wave that breaks over love letters in the sand. Now my broken heart aches with every wave that breaks over love letters in the sand.
Down, 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 dee-doo-be, down, 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 dee-doo-be, down, 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 dee-doo-be, down, wow, 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 down, 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 dee-doo-be, down, 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 dee-doo-be, down, 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 dee-doo-be, down, wow, 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 wow. Well, love, love, darling, come and go with me. Don't love me, baby, under the sea. I know you, darling, so come go with me. Come into my heart, darling, we will never part. I know you, darling, so come go with me. If I need you, if I really need you, please say never leave me. Will say you never, yes, you really never.
Never give me a chance.
Come, 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 come into my heart, darling, we will never part. I know you, darling, so come go with me. Yeah!
You never give me a
Darling, come and go with me. Don't, baby, don't leave me. Don't, darling, come and go with me. Don't, come on, go with me. Don't, come on, go with me.
Well, when I was a young man and never been kissed, I got to thinking it over, how much I had missed. So I got me a girl and I kissed her and then, oh Lordy, well I kissed her again because she had kisses sweeter than wine. She had kisses sweeter than wine. Sweeter than wine. Well, I asked her to marry and be my sweet wife. I told her
we'd be so happy for the rest of our life. I begged her and I pleaded like a natural man, and in the woods so lordy, well, she gave me her hand, because she had kisses sweeter than wine. She had kisses sweeter than wine.
Sweeter than wine.
Well, we worked very hard, both me and my wife, working hand in hand to have a good life. We had corn in the field and wheat in the bin, and in the woods, oh Lord, I was the father of twins, because she had kisses sweeter than wine. She had kisses sweeter than wine.
Sweeter than wine.
Well, our children ain't numbered just about 4, and they all had a sweetheart knocking at the door. They all got married and they wouldn't hesitate. I was, whoops, oh Lord, the grandfather of 8, because she had kisses sweeter than wine. She had kisses sweeter than wine.
Sweeter than wine.
Well, now that I'm old and I'm ready to go, I get to thinking what happened a long time ago. Had a lot of kids, a lot of trouble and pain, but then whoops, oh Lordy, well, I do it all again, because she had kisses sweeter than wine. She had kisses sweeter than wine.
This is Marty Robbins.
Someday I'm gonna write the story of my life. I'll tell about the night we met, and how my heart can't forget the way you smiled at me. I want the world to know the story of my life. The moment when your lips met mine, and that first exciting time I held you close to me. The sorrow when our love was breaking up, the memory of a broken heart, then later on the joy of making up, never, never more to part. There's one thing left to do before my story's through. I've got to take you for my wife, so the story of my life can start and end with you. The sorrow when our love was breaking up, the memory of a broken heart, then later on the joy of making up, never, never more to part. There's one thing left to do before my story's through. I've got to take you for my wife, so the story of my life can start and end, can start and end, can start and end with you.
There'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. If I could take my pick of all the girls I have ever known, then I'd come and pick you out to be my very own. There'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. A heart that's true and longs for you is all I have to give. All my love belongs to you as long as I may live. There'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you. I never will forget the way you kissed me. And when we're not together, I wonder if you miss me, 'cause I hope and pray the day will come when you belong to me. Then I'm gonna prove to you how true my love can be. There'll never be anyone else but you for me. Never ever be, just couldn't be anyone else but you.
Ricky Nelson, Never Be Anyone Else But You. It's 10:52. Thank you for being with us, everybody. My right eye has just bothered me for some reason, and I just found out that Mia has pink eye, so that probably is not it, but just makes me think about it. Poor little thing. She's got a bad knee, and now she's got pink eye. Well, 10:53, and I really appreciate you being with us. Hope it's been a good show for you. Hope I've read some of the comments, and some of you have said that this is a prescription you needed because you're kind of down. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad this is helping your day a little bit better. I enjoy it as well. Thank you for being with us, folks. And we're going to go to the Lord in prayer before we close with one final song. Let's pray. Father, thank you for today. Thank you for Jesus. Thank you for your love that is unconditional. We don't have to do anything to earn your love. You just love us all the same. Father, I pray that you'll help us to love one another as we should. Most of all, to love you like we should, and to love our neighbors as ourselves. Father, I pray that you would, first of all, thank you for Jesus, and I pray, Father, for the needs that have been expressed here tonight. Father, those that are hurting, those that are going through some difficult times. I also pray for our families, Father, that you'll watch over them and protect them. And Father, that if there's any homes that are represented tonight that are broken, I pray, Father, that you would restore. Father, help us to love one another like we should, but most of all to love you like we should, because if we do that, then we will love one another like we should. Father, I pray for anyone who is not saved, that they would come to know Christ before it is too late. Father, thank you, and until we meet again, would you watch over us? I pray for the leaders of our countries. I pray for our first responders. I pray for those who are guarding our borders. Father, and I pray against your enemies. And Father, I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. Well, thank you, everybody, for being with us. Lord willing, we'll see you in the morning at 8 o'clock for Rejoice. God bless you, everybody. I love you. Kathy loves you. Mia and Renee love you. But most of all, God loves you. Good night, everybody.
There's a church in the valley by the wildwood, no lovelier place in the day. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little round church in the vale. Come to the church by the wildwood, oh, come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the dale. How sweet on the clear Sabbath morning to listen to the clear ringing bells. Its tones so sweetly are calling. Oh, come to the church in the vale. Come to the church by the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the dale. There close by the side of that loved one, 'neath the tree where the wildflowers bloom, when farewell hymns shall be chanted, I shall rest by her side in the tomb. Come to the church by the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the dead. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the dead. As a little brown church in the dead. Everybody, oh, come to the church by the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the dead. Come to the church by the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the dead. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the dead. Come to the church by the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the dead. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the dead.
Good night, everybody.